I'm Bill, I'm with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Chuckwalla Raceway, where we're here today at the R Fest with the product manager, Dominic, of the S1000R and the M1000R. Now, Dominic, you flew over from Germany just for this event and brought two special guests with you, right?
Yeah.
The very first two M1000 single Rs have landed in the US, and we've got our hands on one today to go through and talk about the difference between the S1000R and the M1000R, and also the M1000R versus the M1000R competition. So Dominic's gonna answer hopefully all of our questions today on the difference and get you guys a little bit more information about these two different bikes and the differences between the S1000 and the M1000 and what upgrades you're getting by the $7,000 price tag by going from my S1000R Sport to the M1000R competition. So without further ado, let's get a mic on Dominic and let's ask him a whole bunch of questions and get all of your questions answered about the M1000R. All right, Dominic, so thank you, first of all, for being here. And like I said, you brought out the very first in the US, M1000R is here, and you brought actually two competitions, right?
Yeah, I brought like the more exclusive version, but it's actually already really exclusive in the base version. So to give you a short explanation about what we're having here, I first like to make a comparison between our S1000R and the M1000R. What does have changed from the S1000R to the M1000R? So obviously we have now our shift cam engine in there. So that means we have our S1000R engine with in the US 205 horsepower in there. You get our phenomenal M brakes from the M1000R. We have now an adjustable steering damper, so you can adjust it to your needs. We have fully adjustable dynamic damping, which is improved of the needs from riding on the road and also going on the racetrack. As well, we have a different body positioning, a more front wheel orientated seating position, with a different handlebar and a different mount, a little bit more forward to have more likely upright seating position, more racetrack oriented. And I mean, obviously also with some style with the M1000R, but I mean, the most obvious thing is, of course, are the winglets. The winglets, they're not made for style, they're made for performance. They really help you above 80 miles per hour to increase the stability of the bike. Also, the handling feels good with this, and you have more pressure on the front wheel, which helps you going into the corner, going out of the corner. It's always a big support. Yeah, so that's in a nutshell, plus the Race Pro modes, which you get in standard with the M1000R. In a nutshell, the differences between those two bikes.
So let me ask you, a couple questions and clarify.
Yes, of course.
I had some you gave me some information.
Yes.
Before anybody gets upset about it, what I'm gonna say, that motor is not an M1000RR motor. It is only an S1000RR motor.
We are,
if you're saying 205 US horsepower.
Yes.
So you're getting the S1000R motor in with the shift cam technology instead of the XR motor.
Correct.
Essentially.
Yes.
And the non-shift cam.
Correct.
So we're getting a full, basically a full S1000RR
engine.
Yeah,
everything, engine and gearbox is the S1000RR engine, which means you have reps up to 14,600. That's and you get a peak power around 11,000.
Nice.
Yeah, and actually engine and gearbox is the same, but we changed to the R, the secondary transmission. So you have in the rear you have the T's, 47 T's instead of 46 compared to the new S1000R.
All right, now just another differences between.
Yes.
Have we changed any of the chassis? Have we changed any of the swing arm? Have we changed anything, the geometry of the S1000R to the M1000R?
Yeah. So the frame and the rear frame and the swing arm stays the same because we wanted to have still like this good riding also on the street. But what we changed completely the inlet of the dynamic damping control. And this makes the difference in the riding style.
All right, now for people to understand the difference of just the M1000R packages,
yes,
because there are two
of course.
packages.
Yeah.
So the M1000R
yes.
and the M1000R
competition.
And we're lucky enough to have two competitions
yes.
here, which is the creme de la creme. So go over with me real quick the difference between a standard M1000R for just over $21,000
yes.
and an M1000R competition for just over $26,000.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
So the difference is if you take the standard one, you actually get everything what you need, but if you want to have more exclusive stuff, you can, with all the carbon, you're going for the M competition version. And with the M competition, you get all these parts in carbon. You get our forged foot packs and as well the passenger kit. So that means you get the passenger kit with this one, but you can also remove it and have the seat on as well. And
I'm just going to stop you
yes,
there real quick because I did a video and I kind of put BMW a little bit on blast on my cowl because all the pictures that they produced
it's with this.
It showed this and I still had to pay $120. Now we're hoping, because you're not 100% that the US is going to.
No, it's the same. So if you order the M competition package, you will get this foot packs and both things, the seat and the cover.
Perfect.
But if you order the normal version,
you're just going to get the seat.
No, you're just going to get it like this. And if you order the passenger seat kit, you will get both again.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Now, so again, foot pegs on the competition, carbon fiber, and then there's some
also the color as well. So
the color, of course,
white. If you get white, we get in the base, and like the more aggressive style black, you get only with the M competition. Yes.
Now riding modes and everything, the competition does come with the
same, of course.
So there's no the electronic suite in the M and M competition are the same.
It's all the same. You of course get the carbon wheels, which are a bit lighter and reducing the rotating masses, so the handling is even more agile.
Perfect.
And
so the M1000R comes with forged.
Yes, already with forged wheels, so it's already a step up.
But an option to add carbon for the additional like.
No, actually, if you want to have carbon wheels, and look at it, it only fits together if you have all the other carbon parts. So M competition.
So if I order an M1000R, I cannot get it optioned with carbon fiber wheels.
Not from factory.
All right,
you can get it afterwards, of course, but directly out of the factory, you only get it with the M competition package to make it highly exclusive as well.
Yeah. And now you said in the electronic suite, the difference between the S1000R and the M1000R, the electronic suite's giving you a couple more pro riding modes, right?
Yes, you totally get the whole racing world of M. So you get like the 3 race pro modes, and you have the race mode, and you can adjust it to your needs. And we have some cool new features for you guys on this bike. For example, we have now a wheelie control where you adjust how high wheelies you want to make, or you can turn it off.
Yes.
We have a stoppie control, so below, I don't know, 35 miles per hour, you can do stop-e controlled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the new one. And for more likely for racetrack use and experienced riders, we have the brake slide control.
Nice.
The brake slide assist is there for helping you sliding into the corners, and it works together with the engine brake and the ABS. So you have to brake in the front a little bit. You fully go on the rear brake, and then it allows to slide around 8 to 12 degrees.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a cool feature. I really like it.
So a little bit of an upgrade on the suite, which is really nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You obviously the product manager for both the
Yes.
S1000R or R.
Both nice
excuse
bikes.
me, and the M. Now, have you ridden them back to back?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I mean, we made both because we kind of have a different purpose on it.
Yes.
And therefore, we designed this. In all tests, we are standing up with the competitors anyway already with this one.
Yeah.
But now with having M also on the motorcycle side, we have the opportunity to go next level and make the strongest dynamic roadster in the world. And here it is. And we said we can do it. Why we shouldn't do it?
Yep.
And I like to ride both. If you're a guy sometimes going on the racetrack or thinking about going on the racetrack, of course, this one is a good choice. But also on this one, you can be really fast on the racetrack.
Sure.
So it's kind of a little bit different personalities behind, but they're both amazing bikes. So for me, it would be hard to choose.
Yeah. Now, can I going from both of them?
Yeah.
Does it feel the same from going from the S1000R to the M1000R? Does it feel kind of similar?
No, it feels kind of different. This one is so smooth, and you have like a more upright position for longer riding and everything. It's kind of a little bit more comfy, but this one is not uncomfy, but it's more likely you already have the aggressive seating position with the Titan exhaust, which you get in standard. You already have some more blah, 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 blah. It's like a lot of performance from the engine.
Yeah.
You have again, if you go off the throttle, it will bob and stuff like that. So it's really, it's a different kind of bike. You really feel the difference at first nutshell.
Now, I won't put too much blame on BMW because of obviously emissions and what requirements. And as we know, I've had every single naked bike you can own. I've had a Street Fighter, I've had a Tuono, I have a Super Duke, I have the S1000R. This is obviously my favorite bike. The M1000R
will be your next favorite bike.
I ordered it because I know it's going to be my favorite bike. But one of the things that was really nice about getting on the S1000R is very easy to get on, and it was very easy, manageable power-wise. But the problem was it was very underpowered compared to all of the other bikes. Now, I can't have him involved in this. I've obviously deleted it, and I've obviously tuned my bike with Brent Tune, so it's opened it up, which put this bike at a much better classification of a hyper naked. Now, you guys know I've talked about hyper nakeds, and hyper nakeds being those 170 plus horsepower bikes, and BMW came in under that, so I really called it more of a sport naked because they really didn't do the performance like the Tuono and the KTM and of course the Street Fighter. But with this new M1000R, once I get the exhaust put on this, sorry BMW, it's just gonna be inevitable, and thank you Brendan for already starting to kind of try to figure this bike out with the Brent Tune. This thing is gonna kill every single hyper naked out there, absolutely 100%. So sorry to take over your vlog here and the interview, but I just want to define that this thing, once it's unlocked, is not gonna be anything like you can think of off the showroom floor. And I've talked to people about my S1000R, and I've told them, I said, you ride Troy with motorcycle.com. Nate, Dominic, ride this bike today and tell me that this bike isn't the best hyper naked you've ever ridden. So I can't wait to get this. So sorry. back to our regularly scheduled program with BMW. And this disclaimer was really my own thing.
No problem.
But I'm really excited.
Yeah,
and
you can be. It's amazing.
So thank you so much for having us.
Of course.
Thank you so much for bringing these beautiful bikes over. Like I said,
it's a pleasure. I mean,
it's 100% amazing.
I'm always there for the friends in the US.
Thank you so much. So special treat, next video. I've got a one-on-one with Nate Kern.
Oh, nice.
And I am now I had a mishap with my S1000R, and we talked about it in the last video. You know, I don't have a steering damper on this, and I just took it out and I turned the wheelie control all the way up and the throttle control all the way down, and it's actually very rideable. So I don't have full balls and I can't do all the wheelies that I usually do out there, but out of the 3 bikes that I have, the Aprilia 660 today, the S1000R, and the S1000R, this is my most comfortable bike. So this is the bike we're gonna take out on the next session, and hopefully I can get Nate to take this out. Now, this still has rev limiters on it, right?
No, we already removed it.
Oh, did you remove it?
Yeah.
Because I heard you wrote it, and you're like me. I'm like, all right, so hopefully we'll get Nate out on the M1000R on track with us and do a one-on-one with him. But dude, thank you so much. Check out BMW's website. We'll link everything down below. And again, just thank you so much for being here and
it's a pleasure.
Dropping some knowledge to us in the riders meeting the first day when he got interviewed or introduced. I think I was the only one. I was like, woo! And like everyone like shut up, and like he's like, yeah. But thank you, dude.
Yeah.
Again,
you're welcome.
But do the normal, hit the subscribe button, smash that like button, and then ring the bell notification. Bell notification is going to give you future notification of future content like our one-on-one ride with Nate. And of course the delivery, I think January 2023.
No, it will be March for this one. So the S1000R will come in January, but this one will come in March. Oh, you're disappointed. But you have to wait for better weather anyway, so.
I'm in California. We're in December. We're in a week away from Christmas, and it's 65 degrees here at Chuckwalla. So March 2023, we'll look forward to the delivery. But thank you again so much, and we'll see you guys next video. Bye, guys.